got my family here. I got my family here. You know, they look out for me. I look out for them. You know, I just keep it. You know, and all that. But yeah, pretty much.
It's actually been a real different, like, in my mind. It's like a whole difference in my mind. Like, before I had come to Islam, I used to get up to some out of it stuff. Just do a lot of stuff that was going to lead me in and out of jail for the rest of my life. And ever since meeting Islam and knowing the Sunnah, the way Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, used to act, his mannerism, it's helped. It's been a challenge, but it's also helped my everyday, my characteristics, me, myself, my social.
In 2007, I met my sister was staying with a Muslim family, the Maldives, and the brother that was staying with her, sometimes he used to talk to me about religion. He used to give me dawah.
I entered this bookstore and I asked the shopkeeper if he had some cassettes of the Quran, and he asked me if I was a Muslim, and I had to tell him that no, I was not a Muslim, but my mother is a Muslim.
He asked me, he goes, what do you know about, he goes, do you believe in God? And I said yes.
And then he asked me, do you believe in angels? And then I said, yes, I believe in angels. And then he asked me if I believed in prophets. Yes, of course I believe in prophets.
And then so I said to him, you tell me about God then. And he gave me a bit of dawah. He told me about Allah, told me about the real story of Isa alayhi salam, and then he told me about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
And then he said to me, and do you believe in holy books? Yes, I believe in holy books. But then you are a Muslim, he told me. You just don't know.
And when he was telling me all the stuff, I already believed it, because it's what I was thinking about anyway. What I thought was my own idea. I didn't know that the Muslims actually believed in that. So when he told me, then straight away I told him, I already believed that. I believe everything you said.
And then he asked me, and when are you going to admit it? When are you going to do Shahada? And I said, I don't know. Maybe later, inshallah. And then he said, why not now?
And then I asked him, can I be a Muslim? And he said, yeah, you can be a Muslim.
And then I'm sure that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he closed my brain and he opened my heart totally.
So I took Shahada there.
And my brother, he sometimes makes a joke of it. He says, oh, my brother, he's a very strange guy. He went into a bookstore to buy a pen, a ball pen, and he came out a Muslim.
It is hard being a mother and fasting. Me and my husband wake up, prepare breakfast for me and Aziz, and then we'll eat together, and then we'll shower, and then he'll go to the masjid, and then around that time baby Ali will wake up, and then I'll feed him, and while he's eating I'll read Quran until prayer, and then I'll pray, and then I'll read Quran usually till Aziz comes home, and then yeah, we just start our day from there pretty much.
Faisal, it's difficult to fast so long time?
No, it's not difficult.
Huh? Okay.
Now you're getting used to, because the first fast may be difficult, and now you're getting used to. Now it's 11, 12 fast.
Subhanallah.
So you slowly used to.
Yes, but it is very good that it is not longer, huh? That's good, isn't it?
Yes.
What about you, Luna? You find it very long, fast?
Yes, quite long fast, but not so difficult like Pakistan. Pakistan so much have heat. Here not so much, but quite long.
لم يكن طول يوم رمضان هو الصعوبة الوحيدة التي واجهتها زوجة محمد علي الباكستانية الأصل، فقد كان عليها أن تتأقلم مع طبيعة الحياة في أيسلندا بعد زواجها.
Before, when I came here, so difficult. First year me for so difficult here, because here language and job and this and that. And now, alhamdulillah, everything is smooth. Now much better. And also special, I get like a Muslim house. No any changing in house. Like my mother-in-law also Muslim and he is Muslim. So in as a home, I not so much feel different change.
لكن الاختلاف كان كبيرا بالنسبة لعبد العزيز، فقد تغير مسار حياته وتعدلت بوصلته إلى الاتجاه الذي أراد أن يسير به طائعا مختارا.
For me, Islam is the highest thing in the world. Like it's the pinnacle, the top. In it's like I feel that I actually am obliged to take it to everyone in everywhere. Yeah, it's some people don't understand, there's a lot of misconceptions about Islam, but when you see the real beauty of it and the truth of it, and then you just want it to be everywhere. If Islam was everywhere, if everyone were Muslims and Islam was spread everywhere, the world, there wouldn't be all the problems in the world that there is now.
The struggle's just about the same, but with Islam you got Allah behind you. You got heaven to look at. You got a proper purpose, and you've got a proper guidance in your life. And for me, I know where my kids are going to be, inshallah, which is in Jannah.
I love fasting. I always think about the less fortunate people in the world who they have no choice. They have no choice to starve. They have no choice to go through life in certain ways they've been brought up and stuff like that. It's very humbling, and spiritual wise it makes me feel as though I'm closer to Allah.
In 2009 I was still living in Oz,
And my brother said on my eBay page, one day you're going to be a Muslim. And I replied, nah, never, I'll never be that, blah, blah. When we came back, just seeing how my brother had changed after he was drinking and and everything.
You see a loving family and all of that sort of stuff. It wasn't always like that, but we were quite an angry family. But since the family have sort of gone towards Islam, there's been quite a lot of peace that's come over our family, and it's been a good thing. A lot of change, and just the numbers that are so interested in it, it's quite phenomenal for around here. You know, we're all quite a low in status in society, and the changes I've seen out of my family has been awesome.
I keep going back to the brother's house, and alhamdulillah, just keep going back and forth until one day they took me under their wing, and then alhamdulillah, everything started for me from then. And then 1 month later, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, I want you. And then alhamdulillah, I took shahada, and then alhamdulillah.
I want to be serious with my faith. I want to be serious about the fact that I believe in only one God, and that I pray, and that I can become a better person. I think that's what Islam is about.
After he decided to be a Muslim, then he really started to change his life. The first thing is he didn't want to drink alcohol. I find that very good. In my family we are not drinking alcohol, we don't like it so much. So I really pleased with this decision he made.
I would say that my life as a Muslim is in all ways blessed. In my opinion, there is much more space, much more room in Islam than many Muslims want it to be. It is a very difficult, especially when you're not surrounded by beautiful, good Muslims, and when you're reading, when you're getting your Islam through the Google and the internet. I think it is a very difficult journey. Islam is much more. There is room for much more spirituality, much more rahmah, much more beauty than many Muslims want it to be.
لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير. استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي وسلم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.